Attention, detention. The time is 3:45. Detention begins now. Desk number 1, your name.
Adam.
Adam what?
Sorry, sir?
Adam what?
Adam, indeed?
No, Adam, your full name.
Oh, Adam Dinsmore, sir.
And your middle name?
Dale. Adam Dale Dinsmore.
Thank you. Wait a moment.
Yes, sir?
Your initials spell ADD?
Yes, sir. They do indeed, sir. I'm sorry, what were we talking about?
Never mind. Desk number 2, your name.
Marissa Dawn Jackson. You might recognize the name. My brother Kevin used to live in detention.
As a matter of fact, I do. He was quite the prankster.
Yes, sir.
He TP'd the school so many times that Shaman paid for the new chem lab.
That's him, sir.
And our longest running senior. It took him 3 years to graduate.
4, actually.
He was quite cozy in here.
I'll say. I'm sitting at his desk.
How can you tell?
Well, there's a plaque right here with his name on it.
Ah, yes, the faculty chipped in for that. So what's he up to nowadays?
Probation. But I can assure you I am nothing like him. This is just a simple misunderstanding.
We'll see about that. Desk number 3, your name.
Do I have to?
Have to? Watch your grammar, young lady.
My grammar is fine. I get straight A's without cracking a book. I've never missed a day of school in my life. And I'm gorgeous. Do we really have to go through the charade?
Indeed, we do.
Come on, I have good grades, good insight, and good hair. Don't I deserve a get out of jail free card?
There's a price to pay for poor behavior.
I take Miss Moon's gym class. Isn't that punishment enough?
I thought everyone liked Miss Moon.
Are you kidding? She's a basket case. Last month during archery, she put pictures of her boyfriends on all the targets.
I'll have a word with her about that.
Please do. They broke up and we're learning the backstroke in a pool of her tears.
In any event, your name.
Janice Catherine Young, and I'm not kidding about Miss Moon. Next week we start kickboxing, and I'm worried.
Desk number 4, your name.
You know who I am.
We must follow the proper protocol.
This is stupid.
Don't call me stupid.
I didn't call you stupid.
Young man.
Just wait till I get home. Mom will get a kick out of this.
Don't bring her into this.
But Dad.
Don't but Dad me.
He does this all the time. Before we have dinner, roll call. Before we go to bed, roll call. Suppresses not a sign-in sheet for the bathroom.
This is not the time or place.
I can't believe she thinks your attention to detail is cute.
I have my charms.
Not that it doesn't drive her crazy sometimes. For a good laugh, she'll switch all the clues on his TV crossword guide puzzles.
She doesn't do that.
Yes, she does. She puts yesterday's clues with today's puzzle. He's still stuck on a 12-letter word for I blank Lucy.
Enough! When we set foot on school grounds, I am no longer your father and you are no longer my son.
I wish.
What was that?
Nothing, sir.
Your name, then.
Trevor Matthew Hinckley.
Thank you. Now that everyone has been accounted for, we may discuss the nature of your being called to detention.
We know why we're here.
Ah, yes. I'm sure you do. Tardiness.
Yes, but...
No buts! Can anyone tell me what tardiness means?
It means we were late, like, duh.
Like, have to. Are you sure you're a straight A student?
Like any competent teenager will tell you, I save my intelligence for essays and exams.
Is that so?
Duh. See what I mean? We're all in the honor roll, but none of us can tell you to discover gravity. And why is that?
The test is over.
Exactly. We retain information long enough to choose A, B, or C, then poof, it's gone.
Brains like colanders. By the way, Newton discovered gravity.
If you say so.
Moving on, it's not so much the tardiness that concerns me. While I don't much care for my students arriving in the middle of first period, it's the nature of your late arrival that interests me.
For the record, we only missed the first 10 minutes of Miss Keeger's geography class, and she's going on 80. Takes her that long to stand up.
No kidding. While she passed out the midterms, Russia split into 4 new countries.
I've had enough of your wisecracks.
They're not wisecracks. Good thing she doesn't teach gym, or we'd never get out of here.
It's just curious that all of you were late on the same day.
Coincidence, I assure you.
We'll see about that. In fact, let's start with you. Why were you late, Miss Jackson?
Okay, I was sick.
That's the oldest excuse in the book.
I'm aware of that.
So, I'm supposed to believe you.
Yes, we both know it's an old excuse, so wouldn't it make sense that I might actually be sick?
Perhaps. Then again, you're pretty clever. much like your older brother.
Fine, don't believe me.
If you were at the doctor, then what was the diagnosis?
Okay, I'm allergic to school.
While amusing, I find that highly unlikely.
Fine, don't believe me, but you'll feel pretty silly when I break out in hives in Mr. Hook's math class.
Were this a creative writing class, you'd get high marks for that. But this is detention. Creativity ticks me off in detention, my dear.
Whatever you say, my dear.
You think she's funny, do you?
No, sir. I don't, sir.
I think you find her hilarious.
No, sir. I find her depressing. I laugh when I'm depressed. Doesn't everyone?
I wouldn't know. I'm never depressed.
Really, sir? You always struck me as the depressed type.
Why is that?
Have you counted the number of porcelain clowns in your office?
There's just a few.
There's 31.
So I like clowns. That doesn't make me depressed.
They're not just clowns, sir. They're sad clowns, just waiting to be put out of their misery. Last time I was in there, one just ran off the desk and into a trash can, all by itself.
Regardless, this is not about me. This is about your being late. So speak up, Adam.
Well, sir, as you know, I'm president of Drama Club.
Really?
Yeah?
We have a drama club?
Yeah? Anyway, this morning, Miss Travis scheduled an emergency rehearsal.
How can there be a drama emergency?
Clearly, you've never seen one of our shows. The lead man doesn't know his lines, the stage crew isn't sure what play we're doing, and this morning, the newspaper showed up for an interview.
Do I really want to hear this?
I don't know, let's find out. Hope you took an Advil.
For Pete's sake, I'm always losing my actors to sports around here. That's all they ever think about. Sports, sports, sports.
Surely the school board encourages the arts.
Oh, please, I had to hold auditions at the track and field meet.
How did that work?
I had them recite Shakespeare while running hurdles. Then I got hit in the face with a shot put.
Did you manage to find anyone?
Only the injured.
And you're doing the Music Man.
The choreography will be limited.
Doesn't that have a pretty large cast?
Well, instead of 76 trombones, we're gonna try it with 7 or 6.
7 or 6.
Yeah, it all depends if my Russian makes the basketball playoffs.
I found you, Travis.
Rehearsal started half an hour ago. Where were you?
Cat was on a bus to the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Skipping school? The principal will hear about this.
I wasn't skipping, it was a exclusive fund by the school board.
You're kidding. I can't even get them to buy a new sign for the drawing room door. Still says janitorial supplies.
It was either our trip or a new room. I think they chose wisely.
And where were you, Mitch?
He was watering the football field with Gatorade
Go team.
And where's Owen?
at a ping pong tournament.
Ping pong? They're teaching ping pong now?
It's surprisingly cardiovascular.
So is high blood pressure. Now what am I gonna do for a prompter?
Excuse me, but what's a prompter?
Kids, this is Jackie Smith. She's writing an article about our show, so please don't say anything stupid.
You mentioned something about a prompter.
Yeah, what was that?
Remember, you whispers your lines if you happen to forget one or two.
Or 20.
Like a coach?
Yeah, like a coach, and we need him more than ever. At this rate, he'll be speaking more than you will be.
Guess that means practice is canceled then. Huh, shucks.
Not on your life. Today, you'll be the prompter.
Me? Why me?
You're the only one here.
Make Adam do it.
I'm already playing half the parts.
But I don't know anything about acting. That's why I'm the stage manager.
Too bad.
Ever since I got hit in the head with a hockey puck, I've been having trouble reading.
Nobody will notice. Remember, we have a visitor. So give all you got.
Break a leg.
Been there, done that.
Sorry.
Marion, oh Marion, every time I see your beautiful face, it makes me want... Wait a minute, why is Adam wearing that stupid wig?
Last minute substitution.
What happened to Christy?
She was at a gymnastics tournament and she backflipped into a
Well,
pole.
there ain't no way I'm saying those things to him.
Yes, you will, or you'll be lipping on both sides.
Fine. Just don't look at me.
Continue. Sometimes it takes a threat to knock the stage right out of them.
I see.
Marion, oh Marion, every time I see your beautiful face, it makes me want to... Fumble!
No. When you don't know your line, you say, line, please. Then Cal will give you the line.
Oh, okay. Marion, oh Marion, every time I see your beautiful face, it makes me want to... 40-yard line!
Close enough. Now you read it to him, Cat.
Marion, oh Marion, every time I see your beautiful face, it makes me want to...
Just read the line.
Try. Every time I see your beautiful face, it makes me want to...
Try following along with your finger.
Sure. Every time I see your beautiful face, it makes me want to exit stage right.
Really?
That's what it says.
Are you okay? No, I might as well change the titles to the Reebok Man and hire cheerleaders for intermission.
That would be awesome.
There.
Miss Travis, I think you should take a look at what she's been writing about you.
Hey, give me that.
She's not a reporter at all. She's from the school board.
A spy?
Not exactly.
Then let me see what you wrote. Unstable, unfit, unreasonable, unbelievable.
That's the same review we got for our fall production of Two Angry Men.
The school board believes this drama department is a wasteful drain on this school's resources. I was sent to evaluate this class.
What a dirty, rotten trick. I thought this was going to be my big break. Last time I had my picture in the paper was a disaster. I started an avant-garde production of Chekhov's Three Sisters. I played all the sisters.
Bravo, Miss Travis.
Thank you, darling. But they printed my review in the obituaries. I was outraged and demanded they print a retraction. But the editor told me it wasn't a misprint. He said I butchered the sisters, all three of them. So I butchered his tires, all four of them. The filthy pig had it coming.
When I get my clipboard back, remind me to underline unstable.
Highlight it.
Maybe if you were teaching something of value, it wouldn't have come to this. But this class does nothing but serve your ego.
That's not true. They love me. I mean, they learn plenty. Isn't that right, Kat?
Offstage is called the wings. Does that make the audience the cockpit?
I have no choice but to go back to the school board and recommend they axe your funding.
Then that leaves me with no choice. And believe me, you'll be sorry.
Is that a threat?
It's a promise. Mitch, get your limping butt in here.
Yes, Miss Travis?
Jackie here just announced the football team is being axed.
You what?
According to her, you played your last game.
I never said that.
Yeah, she never.
Get her, Adam. Get her, Mitch.
No way gets away, my big kid. Jackal!
I think she fainted.
Oh, completely and utterly insane.
Never mess with the drama queen.
Not only will I have your funding axed, I'll have you all thrown in the loony bin.
Do it, and I'll flood your basement with lime Gatorade.
Now get out of here before things get messy.
How dare you give me the finger?
Mitch, I'm cut.
I'm sorry, Miss Travis. This Shakespeare guy you've been yakking about must really be da bomb.
Yes, indeed. Shakespeare's the bomb.
Totally, like he even forgot I had a limp. Drama cured my limp. Drama cured my limp.
You have no idea how long I've waited to hear those words. At long last, sports and the theater formed a sacred union. Maybe now I'll get some respect around here.
That was beautiful, Miss Travis.
I know. Now we can start planning our next musical. I can see it now. Sunday in the Park with George Foreman.
So you see, sir, I had quite the morning. I apologize for being late, but it simply couldn't be helped.
I simply don't believe it.
Which part?
To my knowledge, the only drama that happens here is in the staff room.
What?
Let's just say that ever since the home ec teacher joined Weight Watchers, things haven't been the same.
Miss Harvey doesn't need to lose weight.
No, she just wants better gas mileage. But the switch to gluten-free bagels has ticked off the entire faculty.
That's a late snack machine.
But enough about me. Why were you late, Janice?
Do you really want to know?
Indeed, I do.
Fine. I was held hostage by senior citizens.
I can't wait to hear this one.
I hope you brought your knitting.
How long until Judge Judy comes on?
A half an hour.
I better wait to go to the bathroom.
Hi, Grandma. I gotta stop and say hi before school starts.
Well, what a nice surprise. Greetings, do you remember my granddaughter?
Oh, not really. But don't be offended, dearie. I have a post-it note by the bed that says, "Get up."
Hot diggity dog! What's Mary so excited about?
All that. She gets excited when they hook her up to that there heart monitor. But her mind ain't quite what it used to be, so we told her it was a game of bingo.
Now she doesn't go anywhere without her dabber.
Very creative.
There's only one drawback. When her blood pressure rises, the whole thing lights up and she yells, bingo!
Then she barks at everybody until we give her some cash.
But her mind isn't quite what it used to be, so we give her napkins.
Chow time, folks.
What's for breakfast, young man?
2 bowls of mush or a plate of crap. Take your pick.
Oh, I'll take the push. Stella can have the crap.
Bon appetit. Whatever.
That's what they call food around here?
Hardly. They just put in a restroom and this was their plastic. Want some?
I think I'll pass.
I remember when I could digest anything. Those were the days.
Amen.
Just the thought of it puts me in the mood for.
Don't even say it.
I'm starting to flare your angina, but it makes you think, doesn't it?
Sure does. I haven't gotten any in 10 years.
10, that's nothing. I've gone without for 20, and boy, do I miss it.
Me too. There's nothing like it to keep a girl nice and happy. Isn't that right, sweetie?
I don't think we should be talking about sex.
Sex? Not sex, dear. Corn.
Oh, corn.
But you shouldn't be ashamed to talk about sex, you know. It can be a beautiful thing.
Grandma!
Oh, you think a stork dropped your father off at my doorstep?
Well, no.
Surely you've had this discussion with your father.
Sort of. He works for Microsoft, so my sex talk was a 37-slide PowerPoint presentation.
So what do we say when we put that knowledge to the test?
What do you mean?
You saw the orderly, right? He's a stud, nothing.
I'll say, he's all right, I guess.
So why don't you use your feminine wiles and convince him to bring us some corn?
But I have school.
You're not going anywhere until we get what we want.
Grandma!
I'm not all sugar and spice now. One call to the front desk of this place in lockdown.
Lockdown?
I just see Mary's wandering the halls again, and then they'll seal the doors until she turns up.
But Mary's right there.
Brittany, sweet, take care of that.
Where should I stash
The
her?
closet.
This is a joke, right?
You wish.
Come
But
on,
I have
Mary,
school.
we're going for
Only
a
you have
ride.
to play your cards right.
Bingo!
Oh, calm down.
Bingo, bingo!
Keep quiet, will ya?
Good Lord, what is happening in here?
Yep, Janice, turn them on.
What is going on in here?
They were hiding her in the closet.
Not again.
You mean they've done this before?
They try this stunt all the time. They shower visitors with kindness, then pimp them out for corn.
I don't believe it.
Believe it, I've been hit on by every granddaughter in the ward, but they're not getting a single kernel from me.
Grandma, I'm ashamed of you.
You don't know what it's
Like,
Exactly. Never take your colon for granted.
That's it, I'm putting the 2U on thermostat detail.
No, not thermostat detail.
Anything but that.
No buts, now off you go.
This place is prison.
I have half a mind to break out.
No, you just have half a mind.
what's that detail?
I put them in charge of the temperature. With this crowd, nobody's ever happy. Keeps them occupied for hours.
Thanks for bailing me out.
No problem. Now I better get Mary meds. She's looking pretty tired. I'm gonna take some myself.
Thank God, I thought I'd never. Whoa, what are you doing?
Dancing, what's it look like?
Your legs work?
Of course they do.
You mean you've been baking this entire time?
It's Surrey Bob, I'm entirely lucid.
But why would you do that?
Nobody suspects me when they find corn cobs in the trash.
What do you mean?
I've got a thing or two up my sleeve. Literally, you little devil. I can go without legs, I can go without sex, but I draw the line at corn.
And nobody figures it out? Not even Grandma?
Her mind isn't quite what it used to be, so I can get with it with almost anything. Let's cha-cha.
Da 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 da.
30 years as principal, and I thought I'd heard it all. I don't know how much more of this I can take.
That suits me fine. So are we done here or what?
I just don't understand what's gotten into you people. For years, you've been the example. Now suddenly you're the delinquents? It doesn't add up.
Clearly, this is causing you a great deal of stress, so why don't you do us all a solid and let us all go?
Stress is par for the course in my profession.
Okay, it's up to you, but anxiety is very bad for the skin.
Were that so, I'd be a walking pimple.
Look around, we're all walking pimples.
Be that as it may, lying in detention only leads to more detention.
Fine by me.
Hey now, What was that?
Nothing, sir.
My reputation is on the line here. I shouldn't have to summon my own son to detention. Of anyone here, you should know better. So I want the truth, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Make it good.
I'll try. As you know, I've been studying for the annual spelling bee. Only, it's not going as well as I'd hoped.
Surely you've picked up a thing or two from my crosswords.
It's not just a spelling bee, it's a monster spelling bee.
By monster, do you mean difficult?
Not exactly.
Let's hear it then.
Okay, I hope you brought your imagination.
Gentlemen, welcome to the 63rd Annual Monster Spelling Bee. It is a pleasure to have you with us for the finals on this bright and sunny day. The wind is from the west and the barometer is holding steady. I would now like to introduce our finalists to the stage.
Me name's Snooky.
Me name's Illinois.
Me name Yiggle.
I spell.
Me spell.
We spell.
I believe we are missing one of the finalists.
No, I'm here. I just did too close to the donuts and almost got eaten.
We sorry.
That's okay. My name is Trevor.
Without further ado, let us get this Monster Spelling Bee underway. Snooky, your word is bludgeoned.
Bludgeon. Me favorite. B-L-U-N-E-D.
Correct.
Hey, winner!
No, not yet. Everyone must take their turn.
Be angry.
Zelnoid, your word is cannibalism.
Cannibalism. Me favorite. C-A-N-N-I-B-A-L-I-S-M.
Correct.
Yeah.
Me hungry.
Soon enough. Yiggle, your word is flatulence.
Flatulence. Me favorite. F-L-U-C.
Correct.
Me gassy.
Save it for later. Please. Trevor, your word is ooga ooga badooga.
Excuse me? That's not a word.
My dictionary says otherwise.
Definition, please.
Ooga ooga badooga. To badooga and or ooga, an ogre.
Definition of badooga.
Alternative ooga.
Definition of ooga.
To eat.
Okay. Ooga ooga badooga. O-O-G-A, O-O-G-A, B-A-D, O-O-G-A.
Ooh, I'm sorry, Trevor. There's an H at the end of ooga ooga badooga.
He forgot letter.
He's stupid.
Hey, loser.
And you know what that means.
He dinner.
They're gonna eat me just for misspelling a word?
No, not eat.
Ooga, ooga, badooga. Ooga, ooga, badooga.
Nonsense at once! Trevor Matthew Higley! You should know better than anyone that telling ridiculous stories is the fastest way to get my knickers in a twist.
Yes, sir.
Then how do you explain your behavior today? And none of this monster crap.
Guys, I'm sorry. The plan isn't gonna work.
Don't say a word.
Yeah, we all promised.
You'll get it out of me eventually. At home, we all have to confess to something that we've done during the day.
What exactly goes on at your house?
Nothing. Sometimes we just have to make stuff up so we can get to sleep. He still thinks Mom's responsible for global warming.
Let me get this straight. If I gather correctly, you all wanted to be here today? Well, I guess that answers my question. But why would you want to be here?
Please, Dad. Haven't we been through enough?
You? I'm the one who had to listen to your cockamamie stories.
I thought they were pretty good.
Even better than Saturday Night Live.
Well, that's not much of a contest. But this is Friday afternoon, and I'm livid.
Fine. You want to know why we're here?
No, don't say
We're
anything.
sick and tired of being bullied.
Come on.
You wanted the truth, and that's what you'll get.
Then out with it. Come on.
Every day before school, we have to deal with someone calling us names or putting us down. Then, after school, it gets even worse. The bullies have sat in this classroom for 6 hours, bored out of their minds. So what do? They plan their next attack.
I think the school has a decent bully prevention program.
Bully prevention program?
Sure. Whenever someone misbehaves, we just slide our glasses to the tip of our nose and give them a good, hard glare.
You gotta be kidding me.
Not at all. In fact, we held the last teachers' convention at LensCrafters.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Trevor, calm down.
I can't go. We all figured if we were late for school, we could get detention and avoid the bullies that way. Then we'd get detention and avoid them that way too.
Is this all true? Marissa,
Of course it's true. Just look at us.
what exactly do these bullies do to you?
Yesterday, they filled my locker with whipped cream.
Then they banged my head on the locker.
I was in the locker.
But you're the most popular kid in school. I've seen the graffiti.
Maybe, but jealousy brings out the worst in people.
So you see, we just wanted one day of peace.
Maybe, I believe you, but this is detention. Did it ever occur to you that it might be loaded with bullies?
Yeah, right, like they ever get punished.
For real, do you see anyone else in here?
Of course not. It's like you just stop trying to get through to them and instead make the rest of us pay.
You could have told me.
But don't you see? You're the worst bully of them all.
That's not true. Well, it's not.
Oh yeah? Let's see about that.
Sit down!
Aha!
Good heavens. It is true. I'm a meanie.
I know you think you're on top of things, Dad, but the truth is, you're always the last to know.
Not so. I've got a keen and perceptive eye.
Oh, please. You get confused during reruns of Murder, She Wrote.
Those plots are tricky.
No, Dad. No, they're not.
Okay. Just tell me straight up. What is the problem here?
Nobody listens to us.
Exactly. We always work our hardest, but then when we mess up, we get the third degree. It's like we're expected to know better, I guess.
And not let it get to us. But it does get to us.
I suppose that would explain why all your stories were about bullies.
No kidding, we think about it all the time.
But that still doesn't excuse your behavior today.
We just want to be heard.
So what do you say?
I suppose I can have a word with the faculty, though it's not always easy to get through to them.
Really?
They don't listen to me either. During staff meetings, they just play Candy Crush.
Maybe they should spend the day in detention.
Don't think I haven't thought of it.
Then that's it. Sentence all the teachers to detention.
Yeah, and bring in all the bullies too.
Then they can see for themselves what it's like.
You know, maybe you're right. Hundreds of kids pass through our halls year after year. Perhaps we've all stopped paying as close attention as we should.
Everyone wants a little attention.
Just not in detention.
Right. So, are we done here or what?
We're through. Detention adjourned. Although I've got to admit, your stories were some of the best I've heard in years. All I usually get is buzz off.
And that's just from the staff.
Not a word of this to your mother. When we get home and I apologize for being a big bully, I want her to think it was my idea.
Okay, but you better hurry.
Why's that?
You're late.
Ah, crap. Your stories run right through dinner. I suppose I owe you an apology.
So as long as you make it a little more comfortable for us to walk through these halls with our heads held high, we'll call it even.
You got a deal.
But man, are you in trouble when you get home.
I know. Do you suppose your mother would buy the whole monster spelling bee thing?
Not on your life, but maybe we could come up with something on the way home.